brain fart. But anyway, we are live and into the pistol round now as EUnited jumps onto the T side. And now Imagine is going to be placing himself first here, possibly in the way of this thing. But he does actually end up pushing inside. Spots CJ, dips out very quickly. Doesn't really take a whole lot of damage. Just leaves himself as the last man, or leaves himself with about 20 HP missing. Really only actually about 12 now they look at it. But still, the guys from EUnited, after meaning that one, are still going to be taking things rather slow. However, all of a sudden, we see one of their guys jumping out to the mid-garage area. Again, doing some damage to the CTs here, but ultimately only giving away their position. They know that they're playing the default at this point, but these peaks aren't really allowing Winterfox to adjust their own setup as of yet. 3 fully committed to the A-bomb site, however, and with the only other player being towards mid being in the vents here, it does leave that site a bit vulnerable if they can take Dexter down early on here. Yeah,
Team EUnited was kind of spread out, trying to poke around, see if they have any stacks, and they caught the boost, but Dexter picks off Shinobi off the bat, and A2Z with a nice exchange. It looks like EUnited's going to just go straight in the B with the bomb right now.
APOC here holding things back very nice, actually. Finds that first pickup, even gets a second one through the smoke against CJ before A2Z responds. They'll get up onto the site now, and it'll be a 2v3 retake situation, but for some reason, A2Z just tries to walk right up past that smoke, which is not even set up properly. They definitely would have seen him, so they catch him going inside, and now it just leaves Vice alone in a 1v3. Finds the first kill, though. It's going to be up close for the final 2. Thought one was going to move over there towards the generator side, but it was not the case. Both just push right up the ramp. Imagine's going to find that final kill, and Winterfox will grab the pistol.
If A2Z did not push and peek right there and gotten killed, EUnited could have won that round easily. They had a good position. They had the bomb plant. But there's a reason why you can't take unnecessary peeks. Work together, you know? Get the kills. Stop trying to die. No, please. Please, no.
I don't think they're trying to die.
Well, it looks like it to me.
All right.
With their lack of teamwork, okay? It looks like they're trying to die.
Just pushing right out to their own death, just giving up on life, Eric. It's a very depressing game we're playing here, if that's the case.
It is, sometimes. And Dexter, he's like, he doesn't care about life. That's why he's rushing middle by himself, because he's confident in peeking this angle. And EUnited, they have like 3-4 people in that area, so if they get off this 1-dig, which it might not happen here, because they're going to fall off. The bomb that was towards that A main, it looks like EUnited's going to try to work with that A bomb site.
A2Z now down to 17 HP, however, because of that big nade that was tossed over from Dexter himself. EUnited, though, now preparing to just go for an all-in hit into the A-bombs. Hit all 5 players, with actually 3 of them moving up the squeaky hallway right now. Only 2 working their way out from A main. Zeusy sitting back over there in NBK spot, along with Imagine a bit further towards the quad area, but here they go. They get ready to explode onto the site. Doors open. Whatever grenades they have are being thrown onto that site, but it's not going very well at all here. 3, now 4, and 5 for Winterfox. Guys from EUnited barely get even any damage on them in that round.
Yeah, in my opinion, if you're going to buy pistols after you plant the first round, because as you can see, EUnited is going to buy AKs, but with very little utility, take your time. You don't have to just rush into an A bomb site. Take your time, try to get as many picks off, pick off as you can, and waste the counter-terrorist money. They just had pistols and they died without a kill, and now they're kind of money screwed.
And now EUnited, the same story once more here, as they are going to try to line up a push, get themselves inside of the A-bomb site. A bit more split up this time. They're keeping the options open over there. Really, of course, just trying to watch out for aggression for the most part, but still, Winterfox guys have now gotten a bit more audacious too, since we've seen Ofnu pushing in. That nade, if it bounces properly, could have done massive damage, but hits that little edge there at the end of it, and unfortunately one the massive stack of players from Winterfox that have just, or apologies, from EUnited, that have just gone over the boost position. Now they have 3 out mid. Dexter trying to peek for this. He knows they're out there, but obviously being very smart about this, not wanting to test the waters so much here just as of yet. Now Ofnu, though, is going to go with his teammate, but oh my goodness, caught completely off guard. Shinobi, A2Z, and A2Z again shut down 3 players from Winterfox that essentially just feed one by one by one. They didn't really seem to have the greatest amount of intel, and although APOC's going to move in on the flank, he also just lost Imagine, so now he's alone in a 1v4, and EUnited pretty much already have full control.
Yeah, APOC looks like he's probably going to save, maybe try to save his gun, maybe get 1 or 2 more kills, but nope. Winterfox right there, they had a guy pushed up. APOC was pushed up already in Sunroom, and they still chose to flash, retake the middle. All they had to do was just sit back and wait for them to come towards A. They had 4 people towards an A bomb site. And I don't understand why you would flash and rush out there to your death like that.
So EUnited do manage to, with their patient sort of style of play there towards mid, after initially getting outside, they're rewarded with their first round pickup here. The smoke goes underneath to try and stop counter mollies that are going to go on boost, but Dexter will look to stop them. First shot doesn't connect, however. He knows they're on the way, and he must just decide to fall back and leave Zuzi to try and fight some of this, but CJ with a nice initial one shot there to take down Zuzi, taking him out of the picture. A re-peek from the CTs though. That's APOC moving out from the vents. He only finds one before Shinobi trades him down. Into a 3-on-3 we will go. EUnited with good control of mid. At the moment their best bet is to work this into the vents, but they also got to be careful of players inside of Z and on highway too.
Yeah, EUnited's going to take it slow. Winterfox is pretty spread out right now. I would like EUnited to kind of push as a team, because they're kind of spread out themselves, and they have to work towards the bomb site. Shinobi, though, he's holding up this highway area. He's going to just listen, maybe sneak through the smoke. And Dexter's cheating towards A, so maybe they have something. Winterfox is playing it safe right now, but the bomb for EUnited is near the vent. So let's see. I think they're going to try to work this pick A and then take it from there.
Shinobi again looking to creep out, but still nothing to be seen here, and obviously he needs to take things very cautiously too, as he's going to be the main player to actually open the gateway for his teammates here. And Dexter, though, starting to suspect some action towards Z, and with good reason, he moves over, but a complete whiff on his shot. He goes down. The Winterfox players have better luck on the site itself, where Imagine shuts down Shinobi when he goes for his highway push. Now that he's got to deal with two more moving up. 23 seconds here. He's going to peek back out, gets an isolated 1v1, but doesn't find the kill on TCK. Now peeks into both of them, but finishes off TCK. And Vice only sitting down at just a single HP now. Imagine playing this beautifully. He doesn't even really have to peek. He eventually goes out. We'll see the kill picked up here by Vice. Like mentioned previously, 1 HP, Offnu's still at full, and he's got a flashbang. It's the default plant spot. Vice didn't want to try to mess around. Vice has got the single flashbang, he's going to toss up, but Offnu just looks right into it here, trying to spray. Thankfully, there's no peek from Vice, but at the end of the day, Offnu will win that out there. Shut down Vice, and we'll give Winterfox their third round.
That was a nice recover by Winterfox. They're in a bad spot with two people just completely out of position to help each other, and I think it was Imagine who manages. He was by the forklift area.
Yeah.
And he manages to get a kill and low to the other guy to 1 HP. So good round by Winterfox to recover, especially from a half buy.
Yeah, and I mean, even if obviously Imagine doesn't fully clutch out like the 1 versus 3 scenario, or the kind of 1 versus 3 scenario that he had on the site, what he does do is he wastes a whole lot of time and basically makes that job a lot easier for his teammate to do once he rotates back up there. Like I said before, it was actually 1v2, apologies. But he finishes off the first guy, TCK, and brings the last one down to 1 HP, doing about 99% of the work. All his teammate has to do is find that single bullet connection, and he does that. It's taking him a few seconds, but he succeeds. And now Shinobi up on top of the garage area, although Dexter denies up close with an SMG. Shuts down Shinobi. He is going to be flashed as we go into the B bomb site here. Offnu dropping the bomb in Checker's room after Vice finds a kill onto APOC. Now still alone here, trying to hold, waiting for rotations to come in for himself there, back over towards mid, and also closer to the site. Zusi's going to find a kill back out towards mid to try and deny any more players from moving into the vents, but as A2Z enters the site, he shuts down Offnu. Now it's retake duty for the final 3 on Winterfox. They secure the site, still aren't going to be feeling confident enough to be able to put the bomb on the ground just yet, as they wait to see if Winterfox is going to go for a more aggressive style. Vice has not spotted Dexter up top here. He's going to look away. A2Z trying to help out over here towards Checkers. Not really necessary. Vice has that under his own control. Dexter going to try to smoke things out towards that team main area. But Vice isn't going to play around with that. He sneaks right back in. He's actually spotted Dexter, I do believe, but can't take the shot as of yet. He's going to wait instead for the peek from Imagine, where he punishes. Now it's Dexter alone in a 1v2. Trying to get up to the site. He looks at the correct timing towards Vice, but Vice still wins the duel anyway. He gets a nice 4K. Really doing a good job of playing around with multiple positions on the site. They're both the team main area and inside of Checkers there. So he'll be doing most of the work there to give EUnited that second round.
Yeah, nice round by EUnited. Winterfox should have They should have baited that person with the ump, because you know he was up in the bomb site, up heaven. But the guy who was trying to flank him kind of went a little too fast, and he got picked off early, and they lost a 2-on-3, which they probably should have won their round.
And so now EUnited get the advantage. And, well, Winterfox looks like they're going to just buy up with pistol armors here to see what exactly they can do to try and hold them out. And this is the full investment from Winterfox too. It essentially leaves no money left over for these guys, so they're buying out completely and seeing if they can upset again to maintain their lead. And if not, well, then they'll be on a full eco after this, and essentially EUnited will all but have the lead in the bag. Also playing cautiously this time. I believe they know it's just pistols. CJ already waiting for that peek in A main, shuts down Zusi, and the rest of the team is pretty much doing the same thing from their own angles, still playing with this default.
Yeah, so EUnited's kind of set up to listen for footsteps. You have Shinobi, who's trying to listen for people near that fence quad area, and then you have CJ to King, who's listening for that forklift or catwalk push. And it's a nice little default by EUnited, taking it slow. They got a pick, and now looks like they're going to just slowly work towards A. Shinobi has a good idea where people are in the bomb site, so they're going to flash and smoke in that area. Shinobi just rushes right in, but he gets picked off by Imagine, who gets 2 kills, 1 blind. Now just running around A2Z, though, clearing it up.
Look at this from Imagine too, picking up another frag before finally going down to TCK, but then all of a sudden APOC moves in, Vice with the fast trade. It goes to a 1v1. Vice doesn't initially realize it. Opnu's sitting back here though. However, Opnu wins that duel. Those balls to the walls out in the open from the truck position and somehow wins the final 1v1 against Vice.
5-7s are kings in this game. Just, I'm going to kill this guy and I'm going to be blind and kill this other guy. Why not? Just flicks blind. Why not?
Quick trades, but like I mentioned previously, somehow Opnu manages to win this. Vice can't find the last bullet it's needed. And Opnu with the pistol out in the open from truck angle ends up taking him down to end it there. So good response indeed from the Winterfox side, and is once again going to break the T-side economy, or at least reset their losing bonus. As you can see, one more force buy, the same story from them. The CTs aren't necessarily very well established either. They have 3 SMGs on the table. But if they can shut this down from EUnited, then obviously they'll be getting a much larger advantage here.
Yeah, it was smart for EUnited to buy head armor and pistols when Winterfox has 3 umps right now. But you can't go sleeping on those umps, because I've seen umps just destroy people with AKs and rifles. And so EUnited, though, they're keeping the same thing. They're just staying back. They're starting with a slow default. Pretty surprising from a pugging kind of team. You'd think they do things a little faster, but they're just going to try to scout it out, see what's happening. They spot Dexter in the white box, but nothing's going to happen. There's a smoke in the middle, and APOC from the cubby picks off A2Z. They even know he's here getting blinded. Nice flash. Dexter's just pushing through the smoke, trying to get kills, just spamming him through the smoke.
Dexter as well, just going to fall back to the sandbags though, because he's very, very low. TCK looking for that last bullet, but can't seem to get it. Shinobi's been having some better luck. He manages to take down Imagine, and there we go. Dexter finally tries to retreat where he will get taken out, but here's Zeusy. Actually doesn't get any kills. Apologies. Takes down Shinobi, but this was a few moments before this. All he's managed to do in that final battle there, takes out TCK and Vice, brings him down very, very low. It's up to Opnu now in the 1v2. He's smoked off on Highway. It's not going to stop him though. Proceeds right up towards it. And flashbang across, and he's going to use the smoke to his advantage. Going to dive and weave around it here. Hunting for TCK first. He's going to be over here by this forklift position, but looks away. And TCK ruins Opnu's day. And it's another round being traded out. This time EUnited take it. And once more, the Winterfox economy gets reset.
Eco after eco after eco. It's almost like the match we cast last week.
It's NACS.
NACS. Just people win any ecos.
Well, not entirely.
Not entirely. I mean, if you have a rifle against pistols, this is 4-1. Let's just slow it down. Let's just pick off and wait. Like, after you get kills, you don't have to rush to the bomb site. Like, hand you some time to get some kills, and then just wait for them to repeat you. You know, use angles, use people together. But Imagine just shooting. 5-7. Why not? Showing through smoke, killing. Oh, that's a nice little smoke though, right there. And it's unfortunate that EUnited gets picked off 2 right in a row, and they have AKs. Like, that should never happen. You should exchange kills.
Zeusy also moving in here too, but TCK is able to hold the line in that fight finally. The timing doesn't work out for one of the members of Winterfox. And I think at this point, actually I might be wrong about this, EUnited looked like they were going to shift over into the B halls, but even though Vice proceeded towards it, the other 2 have now started to shift over towards A main again, where at the moment you do have the defenses lit up pretty lightly for Winterfox. Now they're going to move Dexter a little bit closer to the site, but the only one that's really plastered in to defend this is Imagine. But he has the MAC 10 in hand. And even though he's in the squeaky halls, if they don't suspect him to be in there, that's where he can impact. Again, though, the call has changed from EUnited. They do at the end of the day decide to push over towards these B halls instead, where APOC and Opnu are waiting up on the site platform. Molotov will be tossed inside. TCK as well, flashing the white box just to keep things safe. But they're ready to explode. There's the Molotovs going up onto the platform itself. Vice, though, what?
I don't know what just happened right there.
Killed his teammate with an HE grenade somehow.
What?
I have no clue where that happened. But anyway, Opnu peeking out, finds that first kill. Now it's just Vice left alone. He's going to get this first guy, but does he suspect the second? Well, I mean, the second guy behind the spools there didn't even really matter because Dexter just came up behind him and ruined his day.
That was a very interesting round with the TK grenade.
How did this happen?
I think he missed a nade over the window. I think it bounced backwards. I mean, that's the only way I could explain it. But again, Winterfox should not have won that round. Just 5-7s pushing, and EUnited kind of slowing it down and walking into a stack of Winterfox.
This is 7 rounds in a row now where not a single team has managed to win 2 straight, so it's getting a bit ludicrous. EUnited still forcing, of course.
Why
Can't
not?
give up fighting for control, but I mean, this favors Winterfox. Obviously, they're keeping their lead going. And obviously, as we can see here, Shinobi going to be hunting for the first Eagle kill. He almost gets it, brings Dexter down to 53, but he doesn't fall back, although goes right back into that flashbang. I think he's going to give up his white box position for now and kind of let EUnited move out to mid.
They're pretty smart by falling back. EUnited, though, is going to be taking over the middle. Shinobi's kind of sneaking up. TCK is going to cover his position, but there's no one from Winterfox in the middle, so they completely give up the middle. They're going to play towards bomb site. Dexter is falling back towards that CT spawn Z area. Let's see if he can catch Shinobi off guard. He's going to have to check that corner, though. EUnited, though, still taking it slow. They have 3 people towards middle, maybe 4 people. They have 4 people towards middle. It looks like they're going to work towards highway. Winterfox still don't know where they're going to go exactly. But EUnited is sneaking up right now. They're about to hit this A bomb site. And Magic getting 2 kills. Gets picked up by Vice. Another kill by TCK. Zeusy exchanging. Now they know he's at this quad box. Vice is going to peek through the spawn. He gets a shot, and he gets one, and almost by EUnited. But not quite. Just not quite.
Finally, we see a team picking up 2 rounds in a row. And with that, EUnited, I believe their spirits will be broken here. So they'll have to go on to a save, and a team will take control. And unfortunately for EUnited, it is the team that actually managed to win the first couple of rounds as well. So the problem is now they not only get themselves that bit of an early start, despite the fact that obviously we see the guys from EUnited picking up their first gun round when they buy up on the third, that trade sequence only ends up leading to now more rounds going into the hands of Winterfox. Because now they've been reset again, and they're going to hold probably like a 4-round lead by the time we actually see EUnited get guns into their hands once more.
Yeah, it's going to be at least an eco save right here, and if they save this round, they should be able to buy next round because it's 2 rounds already. So hopefully they don't buy any pistols or any nades or anything. I mean, I always encourage buying a pistol or a nade on eco, but right now you've been winning back and forth. Let's try to get that money back and just try to maybe kind of change the pace a little bit. EUnited's playing a little slow. Maybe do like a rush somewhere or together and just maybe more puggy.
Bit of a direct strat, essentially.
Yeah, just direct strat.
I mean, they can't even really afford pistols and whatnot. Like I said, going down the list here, the average is just around 2K. The most money they have is Vice sitting at 2,500. And beyond that, again, even buying a pistol want to keep in mind they just started attaining this losing bonus once more, so they'll save up for this one, and so long as they full save, they should be in an okay spot to force. But even then, they may have some players downgrading to like Galils and whatnot. It'll be a bit iffy. At the very least, utility will be missing from those AK buys. So,
but they're a pug. They don't need utility. They just run and gun, right? Is that how pugs work? You just run out. All we need is one smoke and one flash.
They're playing that goddamn default that I hate to see.
Sometimes you got to default it up. You have to have like a base, okay? But you got to change it up. You can't just do default 9 rounds in a row and expect something different, you know? Like, they change it up here and there, but, like, have a different default. Have, like, a B default. Have an A default. Just do something that kind of throws off the CTs a little bit. Make it uncomfortable for the counter-terrorist.
The good news is, though, is that, again, since we still have so many rebuys, Winterfox's economy is also in a pretty kind of crap position here, too. Most of these guys are still full bought out onto this round. They're hoping, however, that this is going to be an eco round, as we can see 2 SMGs on the table for both EUnited and Dexter. They want to capitalize on this. They want to try to get as much cash up to the table as possible so that they can kind of get away from this crazy round trades that were happening just a few of them back, and so that they can actually stack up some money to grow their lead even more so.
So I know how you say this is a trash round, but even in a trash round, yeah, you don't expect to win the round, but as in that case, you see how low money that the Winterfox is. The goal of the round is to kill as many as possible. You know, it's not really to win. I mean, you want to win the round, obviously, but the main goal is to kill as many as possible. So when you buy next round, they won't have as many utilities or have someone else drop them a gun, and so it's like it's a long run kind of game. You know, it's not just winning that round, but for the whole half, you want them to be low on money. Make them comfortable.
So EUnited obviously taking some time trying to figure out how exactly they work their way back from this now, because this is a bit of an unfortunate situation they placed themselves in. Down 6-3, already very deep into the half, and here's the thing, we've really only had like 1 true gun round this many rounds in, so it's sort of like, well,
what do we do now?
Yeah, how do we manage to bring this back? Because now we've wasted a lot of this half just screwing around with them, trading these rounds back and forth, and we don't really have a lot of time to get back into the match.
And Winterfox, they're playing pretty much a 2-on-2 this entire time. EUnited is doing an okay job pushing them back middle, but after that point, what's the next point of the strat. Like, that's where they kind of fall apart. After they take middle, they don't know what to do. Maybe, you know, they tried walking highway and A split, that didn't work. They tried going B and just always running into stack. So maybe they have to go with option number 3.
What's that?
Push CT spawn. That's right. I love pushing CT spawn on this map. I love doing it.
The A pinch?
I mean, you can go A or B. It's like, once you cut off and kill that guy in Z who's always lurking and listening, or even leg peeking middle, it forces T's, or it forces counter-terrorists to look at their backs all the time. So they play a more defensive angle in either A or B, like they're back in a corner of a wall. And so, like, you kind of open up the map that way. I like that.
The thing with that strat, though, is like judging from like the general history over the past couple of months, we have seen it employed by a few teams, but it's always like one strat that you just do it once and you can't really do it again. Because now all of a sudden,
that's all you need to do is once.
Yeah.
It's a one-time thing.
So
one and done.
It's a one-time strat, but then, okay, now what do you do after that? Because your other strats aren't working very much so either anymore. So now you have to hope that they're just consistently watching for that. But if they're smart, if they have a good in-game leadership, then they're going to know, okay, they probably have only done that once just to throw us off, so just go back to the normal plan after this. Anyway, we will get back into the match now. United again down. Actually, they forced what?
That's a good old EUnited pugging till the day they die strat. They're just going to buy pistols. Which, I mean, if they win this round, it's great, but makes us look like idiots. But they don't. It's like, I told you so.
Not if they do the mid-split.
Oh, look at that. Let's see if they do the mid-split.
There's 2 of them pushing for it, but they got to take down Dexter first, who's very well aware of the current situation here. Get some early damage onto quite a few of them. CJ getting hit the most here, and also that push out from Vents. Well, it looked like it was going to go well, but he's just going to toss a molly in there, split them up a bit, causing the spread around the map here. And he's a bit too cautious to actually peek up. Flashbang didn't do really anything at all. It looked like it was actually perfectly placed, but it doesn't find anyone. And now A2Z is going to push in. It shuts down Offnu. And the T's have full control of the entire bottom half of the map. There's going to be a fast rotate from Winterfox, but EUnited now has full control of this B bomb site. Zusi trying to throw a Molotov in there to prevent them from planning, but there's a counter molly to stop him from peeking out up top here. Get on site, still no bomb plant to be seen here. Zusi, though, catching Shinobi. There was that push you were talking about earlier in through Z, but they catch it. They prevent it from doing any real damage here. Zusi taking some accidental Molotov damage. He's now down at 66 HP. And the T's are very well planted in this bomb site, but 2 of them are still working with just P250s, and that is where Winterfox will hold the advantage. But also, Winterfox, look, they've used all their utility. This is just going to be a blind retake. They move in. It's 1 for 1 to start. Imagine and Zusi still up and rolling for the Winterfox side of things, but Imagine gets the swiping kill. 2 more to go here, and Zusi trying to get up to the site. A2Z playing with him a bit. He's got him down at 6 HP here. Zusi finishing things off, bites the last man. He's stuck behind a box here. Gonna try and use this smoke, but the bomb is already well on its way to being defused. Imagine takes him down, and Winterfox, with quite a chaotic round, do still manage to keep things together and solidify their lead even more so.
Yeah, that was impressive. 2 kills by EUnited, but then once they played on the bomb, they kind of fell apart. They kind of played all too passive, in my opinion. I thought they, like, once you spot a person, peek together, do some crossfires. You see A2Z just hiding the entire time. He only fires like 3-4 bullets before he gets taken out.
And EUnited won.
And, I mean, they won the round. I'd hope they'd buy. No, but they didn't win.
No,
well,
yeah,
I thought they won. That's the thing.
I mean, well, they still have the money very low for Winterfox's side, so again, it kind of makes sense. But this is like 2015 Semphis territory we're getting into here, where they do find 2 kills to start. So again, it's somewhat justified. Dexter trades out one of their players, and TCK getting hit pretty heavily, now down at 35 HP. But they still have a slight advantage to work with here. Offnu hiding inside of Z. He'll watch for that split that was done before. And overall, after finding this early advantage, EUnited are just going to slow their roll and take things a bit on the lighter side until they can actually find an additional kill, or, of course, until the timer gets low enough to where they actually need to go for an execute.
Yeah, at this point, EUnited isn't very commanding position. They're taking it slow, and it's causing Winterfox to second-guess themselves. They did have 3 people stacked in A, now they have 2 people stacked towards B. They kind of just don't know what's going to happen right now. EUnited, though, I would like them because we have A2Z who's peeking up the middle. He's going to just sneak towards highway, and the rest of the team's going towards A main. So at least they're going in the right direction. I mean, all together, which is nice. But Imagine, though, he's going to have a big round if he wants anything to happen. He gets to pick off A2Z, and he goes to forklift, and TCK almost has a kill, but doesn't get him to the smoke. And TCK is really low. He gets picked off.
is happening right now. It's all Shinobi, but he gets that kill against Imagine. He's got this into a 1v2 scenario. 20 seconds, though. He spotted the one player, but he hasn't caught often around the corner. Gets the kill on the second one. It actually works, forcing 3 rounds straight. And EUnited win this round. And look, now they've broken Winterfox. I mean, in theory, Winterfox can force buy again, but are they actually going to keep this madness going? Or are they finally? No, they're buying too.
We're going to buy every round. They don't care. No one cares at this point. There's no strategic value in this game. They're just like, we're buying, we're buying, we're buying. That's how it goes.
So, EUnited again pushing out for mid control, and Shinobi getting a nice kill on Azusi. Catches the Tracers moving out from White Box and just shoots to the usual position, shutting him down. Now we're going to see a counter boost coming in from APOC. They expect this, though. They've got a man sitting back here. Hasn't spotted him yet, but there we go. A2Z, though, a bit of a messy spray. Still gets the kill, thankfully, but they'll shut it down, and Dexter just wide peeks into the garage area there where Shinobi is going to punish that.
Yeah, it's a 2-on-5 now. I would want to save these guns if possible. Winterfox tried playing the pug game like EUnited, but they are not too successful in the later of this half. EUnited, though, kind of stringing some rounds together with some surprising wins. But you can't fault them too hard. They're hitting their shots. They're working together. Imagine they'll get to pick off a highway. He's looking around forklift. They know he's at the forklift area, but EUnited decides to just completely run away, which could be a smart thing to do because they have Vice, who's just kind of scouting off in that B area, and they're going to rush towards B right now. They're going to catch Winterfox completely off guard. They're nowhere to be found, both in the A bomb site area. They're going to save their guns, I think.
Yeah, I think this is really the first time where one team doesn't have a viable chance to upset against the other one. So, with the odds being very heavily stacked against Winterfox here, they have made the decision to fall back, finally saving their guns. Finally, a team is actually thinking about the economical outcomes of their buys here. So, they will move away from this one. But again, because it was a force, I still really don't expect them to have enough cash to be able to go for it again. This is where EUnited can, well, once more, just swing the comeback.
Yeah, Winterfox will have to save a couple rounds in a row unless next round Imagine has a miracle ace and kills them all. But I doubt that.
You're thinking very optimistically.
I'm an optimistic kind of guy, and I wanna see the best in everybody. But it's hard to, there's a fine line between being optimistic and a little naive. I don't want to appear naive.
It's very true.
It's hard. It's a balance, like everything in life.
I think you're doing a good job of keeping yourself in the middle line.
Thank you. I want to be doing a good job.
So Winterfox will drop that round, and as mentioned previously, the cash is really not in a viable position for them to buy up here. Although we've been proven wrong many times before, and looks like we're going to be proven wrong again. They buy once more.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Am I watching a Pro League CS match right now? Like, or am I watching matchmaking? Like, what is going on?
I think we haven't seen the chat, and basically there was like some mutual agreement during that pause that they were just going to force buy until the end of the half from now on, regardless of the situation.
There's like no respect for either team. They're just going to buy every round. Winterfox had enough. They don't want to lose to EUnited, but, I mean, why save guns? Why build an economical advantage? Like EUnited, though, they're still taking over middle. That seems to be their default. Is taking over middle, holding it up. And so far, APOC is kind of sitting back. He's not peeking. He does peek. He gets picked off by TCK. He's onto it. He smells you, man.
Does he?
He does. He smells it.
He smells him, man.
He's wearing some strong aftershave over there in that Z hall. You could smell him.
So after APOC's aftershave is burned in the Z area there, he will fall down and will leave EUnited with the 5-on-4 advantage. Where they take this yet is still to be seen, although this is leaning very heavily towards an A hit right now, where again you're going to see all the defense really plastered on Azusi and Imagine, who is actually one of the more highlightable players so far from the CT side. Boosted up in the Shroud position. Problem will be, though, is, again, he's got a lot of pressure coming from Highway, and if it's not restricted, this is where he can go down. And it also looks like TCK, he's not going to check the Shroud spot. And Imagine wastes no time, goes to the first kill, finds the second one. Zusi trades it out, but we also see Shinobi and A2Z there, picking up 2 of their own kills. It's even for now. HTZ hunting on the site, but also still waiting on Shinobi to get in here. This is an early plant, and if these two just retake together, well, it's going to be rough here. He goes right down. Is Shinobi even going to be able to get up to the site in time? The plant spot is not really that good. Zusi can safely defuse from behind the box here. The Molotov, though, is going to possibly bounce him out of position. It won't, however. Actually, no, it looks like... no.
Just missing him.
Looks like the Molotov does not get close enough, so...
How do they win that round? How's that possible? How do you keep like running into deaths?
Of course, EUnited are going to buy, but they can kind of work. They have enough cash to buy, so...
It's just like, it upsets me. I think the problem with that round was EUnited was kind of spread out. They had one guy in B, they had only two guys kind of checking like half-assed in middle, and I don't know, it's just make it simple. You guys are complicating things way too much, especially for a team that's not as coordinated as other teams right now. Just keep it simple.
I just don't know what to think of this game anymore.
I mean, people are buying every round,
like,
and
I don't think
they're winning.
Have we had like a real eco round yet?
I don't think so.
Maybe
I think
like
literally they bought every single round, both teams. I don't think there has been one eco. Maybe one. I can't even remember.
We may have had like one or two somewhere in there, but we don't remember it because it's just been forced buys every single round after that.
It's pretty amazing though when things just go out of your expectations. Like, yeah, they got to be safe. No, not at all. And it looks like EUnited though. Gonna go for the A tag. Let's see if they have their smokes and flashes on point. They do have 3 smokes and a bunch of flashes and Molotovs, so please land in the right spots. Imagine those in a great spot. I don't think he's spotting them come by. He hears them though. He runs by. No one checks the spot on the site. Dexter and Imagine is cleaning up because he gets a sneak by. He's by the quad area, but he has to make a huge play, and no. Winterfox does take this.
So they close up the round. Again, finding some consistency, but EUnited was doing the same thing. All of this boosting for Winterfox, though, is coming off of the 2 rounds, really, that they've claimed by picking a pistol, and the second one after that, where EUnited obviously finally did actually not get an advantage by force buying, and then we had that crazy 7-round trading streak where Winterfox also went out 2 in a row. So it looks like they're getting an advantage in the long run of these trades back and forth. Winterfox is still coming out on top, and this does put us into a position where obviously EUnited's going to force buy. You know, what would this have be without another force buy to end things? But it'll be on the final round this time, so of course it makes sense.
It makes sense. EUnited's going to shift a little bit towards the middle B as their default. They're just kind of holding around or in their T middle area. Just kind of trying to get some information, trying to maybe bait some nades. TCK is going to flash through the middle, but they decide not to push through the flash smoke. Could be smart because Dexter's waiting for them. He's just ready to get them. But no, he spots one, but nothing's happening right now. They're going to slow it down. They're going to keep just waiting, poking around. Winterfox is not over-rotating, and then he gets picked off by a little Deeg. Why not? Why not?
So CJ is going to find that kill onto Dexter. And again, the defense has become very spread out. Although Vice gets hit, Zeus is going to get mauled out of the quad position. He loses about half of his HP from that. There's Imagine catching another one. Doozy is going to actually fire through, and Zeus just sticks in that door despite us seeing A2Z firing out of it just moments ago there. So that'll cost Zusi quite a few of his health points. He's now down at just 14. Imagine they're pushing back in again. He doesn't catch it, but oh, nice reaction actually to recover from that. Shuts down Vice. He's down at 6 now. However, EUnited look a bit shattered here. They've got good control to initiate onto the ASA, but they can't really find those entries to get them in. And oof, unfortunate timing again as TCK goes down trying to pick up an AK that he finds on the ground here against Zusi. The final 2, because there's only 20 seconds on the clock, they're going to try and make this push, see how well it works out. One player jumps up, they don't find him, and they also don't see this guy behind Forklift, so Imad just wrecks both of them. And Winterfox do end up with a pretty stern lead, 10-5 in their favor coming off of the CT half. That's going to close things out here in the first half. To be completely honest, I don't really know what to make of this half, so we're just going to throw things to a break, and hopefully things get a little bit less chaotic in a second. Stick around here once again for more Winterfox versus EUnited at the ESL Pro League.
He's gonna get the one kill in that bomb incoming onto the side. FNX has to stay up. He gets the triple FNX! Oh my god, what a way to win that round! They don't have a smoke, so this over still.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Logitech G. Pay Safeguard. TheScoreEsports.com. Mountain Dew. And ESEA.
Absolute chaos in the first half here. Winterfox versus EUnited. Now we go into the second half. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen.
I think they're gonna buy every round. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a
probably a very accurate
bold
estimate,
prediction. Every round they're gonna buy because they don't care. Why care when you're just gonna buy every round? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
I did think EUnited though. They had a run little going. They look a little lost though.
I mean, when you're buying every round, there's not a lot of things that make sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we will go back into the map here now and see how the second half goes. Winterfox on the T side and EUnited on the CT side. Paris, why don't you take us away here?
Imagine 26 kills, doing great. EUnited though, they're going to go with the standard. Oh, not standard. They push 3 people towards B. Looks like they're just going to peek. There's going to be a little B setup. I'm not sure. They're just hiding in B right now. Winterfox though is controlling middle. They're going to do a little scouting, peeking around. Nothing's happening. APOC though is making a bunch of noise towards that squeaky area. He threw a decoy. He's listening for footsteps. I don't think he hears anything. They might just swing back. Winterfox though, they take over that middle. They're into the vent. They're going to smoke off. It looks like it's going to be a little A take, but EUnited is stacked towards that B bomb site.
Playing the retake positions now, so they are going to have to call for this rotation soon, and obviously the guy in Z can hear all of this noise coming up highway. ATZ trying to cut some of them off, but the flashbang is perfectly timed. Vice, gets so close to eliminating Dexter, but he does escape into the smoke. And also A2Z looked like he was very close to actually hitting that shot too. Won't be found, however. And again, now we see them moving in. Touchdown grenade finishes off Dexter. More than moving in, and here comes the retake itself. They're all stacked in the back of the site. They don't really have any other angles to work with here. They're just going to try to entrap them, but doing a good job at remaining passive enough here. CJ finding that first kill, but Zeusy unleashing hell there. Him, Imagine, and APOC all picking up frags, and just like that, it's on Vice's hands, and, well, his hands alone. One bullet left in the clip there. He's going to have to go for the reload. As he wraps out of the corner here, he does find one additional player, but the problem is they're so safely tucked away now. They're really just wasting time, and I think Winterfox will have this one in the bag. They'll take control of this pistol, and they will get to keep their lead going well into the second half.
Very risky strat by EUnited by stacking the 3 people towards B. Maybe they watch them on this map and say, hey, these guys like to take B. I'm probably trying to counter-strack them, but it didn't really work out for them in their favor.
And so now we get into the next round here. EUnited, of course. Well, actually, hold on. They didn't fully buy out.
They just bought pistols?
They just bought pistols. They didn't buy armor.
It's amazing.
Holy crap.
Are they going to actually save?
We did it.
Maybe someone's like, hey, maybe you guys should save around, eh?
Which is kind of funny because this round would make the most sense not to save.
Yeah,
They wanted to go for a full buy.
It's a new meta. They're gonna try to be unpredictable because being predictable is not their style. EUnited likes to just run around.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, force buying every single round gets pretty predictable.
I guess that's true. Maybe, but not 8 rounds in a row, huh?
Well, I mean, when you do it like 6 or 7, then I think they're going to expect the 8th.
But EUnited is stacked towards the A bomb site, and Winterfox is going to be a clash in A. They're all in this area, so let's see who outshoots who. APOC goes blind out. Imagine's going to try to rush. He gets a kill, he gets picked off from CJ the King. Winterfox goes cleaning up pretty well. 5 sevens everywhere, just winning.
Vice picking up some nice kills there, but he does eventually go down, and now it's all on TCK, although he's lighting the hell out of Dexter. He's got him low. Also, APOC one shot him up, but he rounds the corner. APOC is able to recover, and Winterfox do win the round, although it's very, very close with Dexter and APOC having a combined total of, I believe, just under 30 HP.
Just imagine if that pistol armor that round instead of pistols. They probably would have won that round.
Should have forced spot.
Should have forced spot. What do you know? We're saying force buy. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. We can't be Nostradamus, you know?
Wait, what did you call him?
Nostradamus.
There you go.
Yeah. What do you think I said?
I don't know. I heard something else.
Besides the point, Blue, EUnited is stacking 3 towards B.
We can see Dexter kind of trying to hunt down a frag here against CJ. Can't pick him up just yet. Dexter knows he's in that corner, but he sticks around this T main area for so long. And CJ's going to find that kill there. Imagine also looking for a way out onto the A-bomb site with the rest of his teammates, but EUnited already know this is happening. They're going to start their own rotate here. ATZ playing it close up here. Nobody's suspecting him to peek out here just yet. Waits for his turn. His teammates, though, are slowly getting ripped to shreds, and, well, this is where they need to peek out soon. ATZ goes for it, but wrecked by Imagine. Did not check behind the pole there. And finally, a very straightforward round here, as CJ is left as the last man alive in 1v4. They know exactly where he is. He's been dinked, he's been flashed, he's going to get pushed, and he'll go down. APOC finishes the round. Winterfox go 13-5 as we approach the first gun round.
Surprised that 5-7 didn't kill him. Usually at that range, I get one-shotted by 5-7s if it hits me in the head. So how does that work, Blue? How does sometimes it one-shots and sometimes it doesn't? Is that randomness?
I don't know, are you mad?
I'm a little mad. I'm a little salt.
Calm down. Have some Mountain Dew.
That will not calm me down.
Some nice, relaxing
Take a deep breath. You gotta take it. You gotta take a deep breath. It is a bye round. EUnited stacking 3 towards A, and A2Z actually they have a heavy A setup right now. They have 4 towards A, so they're gonna try to get a fast pick through the squeaky door. APOC though gets caught off guard, and EUnited's gonna fall back from that position. Nice. You get a pick and you fall back. Smart CT play right there.
Players from the Winterfox side have tried to push themselves into the B-bomb site with actually some relative success. Zusi has found that kill on Shinobi, but the problem is he found it while he was backing up towards mid. So EUnited are possibly going to get the intel that this is coming to be. Instead of doing a 3-1 split, they do move A2Z back into the B-bomb site and do it 2-2 instead. He's off new now. He's going to try to engage to turn those players back into the A site. It's working with just the smoke, though. The problem is CJ can spot them back over there. Oh, he tries to jump over. He does get away. Although it looks a bit comical. He survives with 46 HP. And I think he's going to start to fall back to regroup with the rest of his team, who are still primed to engage there on that B site at any moment.
Yeah, Winterfox is stacked to hit that A-bomb site, and Dexter's in a great position. They got control of that checkered room, so now they just have to hit their shots and smoke out this people in CT spawn. ATZ, though, is looking towards, just turned towards that B area. Now Winterfox to start to execute. Lining up here. ATZ with a nice kill. Nice 2 kills. Vice with a cleanup on Dexter. Now it's a 1-on-4 and off new. A nice little round by EUnited. Have a little life in them. A little lifeblood.
Quite a long way to go, though. And of course, the ultimate question, Winterfox will answer for you. Do they force buy, or do they go for a save? And it looks like they're going to be saving or just half buying for those that can afford it.
2 people, yeah. 2 people got pistol armor.
Well, they could afford it because they had like close to 5K. So
you're right.
This is still in the realm of normality.
All right, this is normal eco for Winterfox. And they're going to stack 5 people towards the B-bomb side. Vice is all alone. If only they saw what we saw, they'd be rushing B right now. But it looks like EUnited is pushed out to A, and they're going to be flanking them. They know it's going to be a B stack, and Winterfox has to do something right now or they're going to get pinched.
They're going to be moving in now. Shinobi starts this one off, but a little bit of problems with the spray. He does pick up the kill, but only 5 bullets left in the chamber now. He will have to go for the reload in a second. But still moving out, looking for the second kill. They do have them already pinched. They've got no choice but to push on this site. 2 for 1 as they actually start the take. However, EUnited in full control of things. Only losing Shinobi and CJ along the way, so they will find themselves a 7th round.
Nice push by EUnited. They pushed early, they saw no one, and then they just kept on pushing, which was great. I felt like they did lose a few more people than they should have, because they had 5 people stacked there waiting for them, with the people flanking, you know, all 5 people towards B. Maybe less deaths. Less deaths, Blue.
They can't all be perfect, Eric.
I know. I just have high expectations for everybody.
There has to be flaws. Has to be flaws. So, speaking of flaws, Zusi walking through the Molotov there on the boost position. We'll leave him with 68 HP at the beginning. Essentially, EUnited didn't have to do anything except for throwing that Molotov in.
You can't fool Winterfox twice. You push on them once, they're going to check for that the next round. Imagine getting a pick off Shinobi. Spots another one. TCK, though. You're going to get the kill. Dodges the smoke and misses it, and Imagine gets off 2 kills. 1 on 2.
APOC, ooh, almost actually messed up that opportunity to take down CJ. He sprays that, doesn't actually go for the follow-up at first, and he was starting to look at him, but he does actually take him down. There's already just 2 left alive here for EUnited, and After doesn't even want to let them save. He's going to go for the vents push now. A bit delayed on it, but they've already essentially given up. That bomb is going down on the A site, and Vice and A2Z are long gone trying to fall back and save.
Yeah, textbook round by Winterfox. Just watch for that push, not being caught off position again. And it was nice little kills. I think Yeah, and EUnited has to save. They have a lot of rounds to catch up, and they want to be able to buy next round. They're pretty low on money, though. They might be able to drop a gun, but that's about it.
Just a single gun indeed, but now Winterfox back in the driver's seat for this match. EUnited, well, they'll have that question again whether to force fire or not. In all honesty, this will be another time where it probably actually makes sense to do it because they're 7 and 14. Do they want to play for the win or do they want to play for the tie? And actually, with that death, it may not leave them with enough money to do it anyway.
So a little note on that one: if why don't they play together? It's a 2-on-5. They're saving guns. Why not have a position where you're cross-firing with each other? So if one peeks on you guys, at least exchange kills or something. Like they're spread out. I see that so often in this league. It boggles my mind. It's like basics of CS. Play together.
They're just puggers, man.
They're not puggers. They're in the pro league. They have to be a little more than puggers.
They're pro puggers.
Pro puggers.
So it's going to be Winterfox pushing out very fast to get that mid control, and really not a whole lot of resistance from EUnited. They went for a heavy stack on B, and while this did actually work out, not only this, but for some reason Winterfox, after getting that mid control, just blindly move up highway and whatnot without smokes or flashbangs or anything to support them. So they're going to lose 2 very early on, and even though they do get mid control, it's now put them in a pretty bad spot, as they can't really put themselves up onto a site confidently.
Yeah, often is going to have to make a play in B and try to get a quick pick if they even want a chance to win the round. So Imagine's going to swing towards Vent. They're going to try to make a move here in the B bomb side. They do spot TCK and spawn, and they get smoked out, which allows Imagine to kind of work through checkered room. He's going to try to one-way through the smoke. He hasn't spotted anyone just yet. 3 people from Winterfox, or EUnited's there. He picks off TCK, and then Offnu lits him up pretty hard. And now that causes EUnited to over-rotate towards B. Winterfox, though, is like, we're just going to keep on going. We're not going to back off. We know we're the better team, so go ahead, stack here. I dare ya.
There's going to be a Molotov. A2Z doesn't even catch it as he's flashed by it. So he's going to go down, and CJ just trying to go for the cross spray outside of CT main. Won't find anything. Shinobi preparing for this flash inside. I would hope that the member of Winterfox, Offnu, sitting down here, expects this, but he's got bullets coming his way. But oh, that's actually a perfect flashbang. Really well placed by Shinobi. It was right to the face of Offnu. CJ catching 2 more kills into the site, and while Zusi trades out 1, it's another retake from EUnited.
That's a nice flashbang. I'm going to use that now.
I actually don't even know if that was intentional or not, but it ends up working like perfectly.
He lined himself up in the vent, as we saw in the round. So that was a perfect flash. That flash probably won him the round, to be honest, because if he would have died, this would be all gone.
That was an EU flash.
EU flash?
EUnited
flash?
Hey.
Hey.
Technically, if we shorten their tag, it would be EU, but apparently their tag isn't EU, it's just United.
Yeah.
They're boring.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know them personally. I can't call them boring.
So for Winterfox now, still very well in the lead, and obviously with 1 more buy up their sleeves, they will try to still close this one out and reset the CT economy. Dexter will start us off, but you notice that the EUnited players did push outside of T main from the B bomb site, but I was hoping they would go even further into the halls, and that's what that flashbang would have been for. But they restrained themselves. They stopped just past that box there, and A2Z is also going to eventually move out there and find the kill against Dexter.
Yeah, interesting setup by EUnited. They had a bait going on, just baiting A2Z, trying to provoke them to rush B, but he gets a kill and just falls right back. And now it's a 5-on-4 in favor of EUnited. Zusi gets a pick in B, just walks him through. And this is one of the problem with EUnited. They give up too much of the map after they take something. And so they just let him walk in, and Zusi just comes with the kill. He's going to take him to the bomb site, and the bomb is going towards B.
So CJ still trying to hold up on the site itself, but his teammates are clearing it out, although nobody checks the platform. So CJ just grabs those 2 kills for free. Good trade from Offnu to take down CJ. But now it goes into a 2-on-2. And also, with them still waiting for APOC to rotate over here, Offnu is going to be kind of left alone, and he won't feel confident going for the plant while he waits for his teammate to get into position. This has bought more time for TCK to rotate over. That smoke is also not perfect, but TCK does not actually catch the cross from Offnu. He knows he's right around the corner, but I don't think he's going to dare to push it at the moment. He'll wait for the plant to go onto the ground. And even then, we still don't see the retake. Good flashbang. Can't do anything, but Offnu, holding on his own, destroys TCK on the push back in. And now Shinobi, he's snuck up from heaven. He's waiting for the peek. There goes, he's sprayed, but the silencer making things a little bit harder to detect him. He's going to play aggressively, goes into checkers. APOC hasn't seen this at all. Flashbang from the teammate actually lets Shinobi get the kill, and now it's down to a 1v1. Shinobi going to be trying to push back up here against Offnu, and he clutches it out, so it's another round for EUnited.
Team flashes for the win right there. Just flashing his teammate, and then he gets the kill. I mean, I don't know, like, what else you got to do in that situation. Not team flash, Blue?
I mean, we had an EU flash in the last round, so it's only tradition that we have an NA flash, and that's one.
Oh, yeah. And now Winterfox is going to have to... they have a little bit of money, so they're going to buy pistol armor. And they have a little bonus, so they'll be able to buy next round, depending on the situation. So it looks like they're going to send 4 towards that A-bomb site. Fast or slow? They're taking it kind of fast, and they're going to walk up. Try to listen. EUnited is, though, spread out. They have 2 towards B and 2 towards middle, with only ATC playing passive A. But it looks like EUnited is going to start rotating 2 more people towards A-bomb site. Now Winterfox is executing.
CJ somehow was allowed to recover from that and pick up 1 kill before he goes down to APOC, but the rest of these guys seem to have things pretty much well under control. Good peek. APOC catches the trade on that one. It's a 3-on-2, but ATZ holding back over there in the quad position. Mainly in Imagine's hands now, hunting for deagle shots. He gets himself a little bit closer to the site, but Vice, with good timing on his push up from Highway, does end this before it goes any further. 10-14, EUnited 4 rounds away now from tying this matchup.
Yeah, EUnited showing some signs of life, so, you know, even though they're 2-10 now, they're not that bad of a team. They can hang with these teams. It's just like the little things. Maybe have a couple executes here and there, and they might be winning more maps.
We can see, too, from the Winterfox side now, still splitting, still playing to the default, but as we can see now, they are going to, very much so, focus on the push over towards the B-bomb site.
Now that flash gives away that they're kind of pushed up. So APOC knows this. He saw the angle of that flash, so he knows that there's people around this corner. Yeah, but he still gets outpicked, you know? Why not? Why not? It's my saltiness coming out, guys.
And so now, Winterfox, who have basically had this match in the bag, have actually kind of thrown away their advantage here. And also, since there's been no other noise made on the A site, EUnited are going to start to rotate back over. You still really only have Shinobi. He's placed himself back in checkers behind the box here. Winterfox, no one has even been sent to check that too. So look at this, Shinobi's going to walk right out. It's a messy spray, and somehow Ofnu wins that battle. Takes down Shinobi. Molly's going to go onto the site. It will go on to Zusi, but he gets the bomb onto the ground. He gets out of that with 19 HP. He's got to be a bit careful to make sure it doesn't actually go any further towards him. They'll also Molotov down below to prevent anybody from very quickly pushing back in from CT. However, EUnited, they're here, they're ready to go. They're ready to push back into the bomb site. And they're going to start this right after that Molotov begins to fade. Although Flashbang is perfect. Dexter moves in. He actually grabs the guy in the back, but he can't get the one in the front. And with CJ taking down Zusi, all of a sudden, it's in Imagine and Ofnu's hands. And with Ofnu at 4 HP, he can't do much, but he can at least pick up a kill. 1 more to go here, and it's still a 2v1. Winterfox close out another round, and they're 1 away from taking this map.
Ooh, that was a close one. Unfortunately for Shinobi, he missed an easy kill, and that would have been the complete game changer right there.
And so with this now, EUnited go for the traditional force buy. Once more, though, it is very warranted at this point. Needing to buy out just to keep them in this game at this point. Total of $150 left over for the team after the buyout is concluded. And only a few rifles, as we can see. Just a single FAMAS on A2Z and TCK working with the only M4. The rest are just on pistols, and won't be the greatest start for Winterfox anyway. But again, very minimal damage done to APOC. APOC's gonna sneak around here looking for Shinobi, and there's no coverage for it. Miscommunication possibly as CJ had fallen back. Shinobi didn't realize this, and he just stood out there. APOC was able to find an easy kill, and he's gonna hunt for a second one now against CJ.
Team Winterfox, they got an early pick, so they're just gonna slow it down. TK each other, why not? They want to make it a little interesting. They want to make it too easy, you know? That's be a little hard in this Pro League CS North America. North America CS right there, but the bomb is going towards B. Okay, EUnited getting 3 kills on half buys. Imagine though, he's been the man of the game for Winterfox, just carrying them pretty hard, winning a lot of clutches. But it is a 1-on-2. He's pretty low. He has full utility, so it's not out of the question just to win this round.
Imagine switching back over here too. ATZ hasn't spotted Imagine in the cross. That flashbang is perfect. But Imagine also just missed an opportunity to actually take down ATZ when he crossed the smoke. Keep in mind, it's not set up perfectly. Goes for the big... What?
Whoa.
Imagine just grabs TCK out of the void, takes him down. And now it's 11 HP versus 17, but he goes for the molly toss on top and it ruins it. A2Z wins the round, and EUnited pick up another one.
He was doing so good, and then he decides to pull off a Molotov after he plants the bomb. Here's a little note. If you fake plant, you know, and they don't rush you, and then you get a kill, you know that they're going to be a little close to you. All right, you don't want to pull out a nade, especially right after you plant the bomb, and especially if you don't know where the other guy is. You can look at this shot.
Boom!
That's a little game sense right there, but it was a great shot.
I'm amazed he didn't. Here's the thing, right? Remember what I said before, though? Because that smoke wasn't set up perfectly and the other guy crossed it? If he kills him first, that's the game. That's it right there. He wins it.
That's it. Winterfox, though, they're going to save. They're actually going to full save, except for APOC, who decides to be a rebel. Gets the bomb. EUnited has 3 people towards B. They flash and push. And Vice and A2Z just clean up. And that's an easy round. Why not?
The fastest round we've had so far in this game. 21 seconds. When the fight actually started, it was probably like 6 or 7 seconds at the most. So really quickly there, we do see EUnited rocking up a 12th. And now they're 3 more away from OT.
3 more rounds, the dream. Get to that OT. Let's see how EUnited would change it up. They stacked 3B last round. Looks like they're going to stack 4. No, they have 2 middle, 2 B. So it's got a heavy mid B strat. But they're not going to boost in vents. They're just going to play kind of standard. Winterfox is working towards the A fast, but they're just going to make noise, trying to bait some nades, maybe lurk through a smoke or two. And A2Z just going to pick a guy off through the smoke. Unfortunate for Imagine.
A2Z again starting things off well for his team here now, but Winterfox are still very split up. They have yet to decide on actually which site they're going to move in towards here now. Fall back. Still waiting to regroup it here now, but as we can see, they are going to be pressed for time pretty shortly here. They're still investigating, obviously waiting to see if they can catch any of those aggressive pushes from EUnited, but they're very well plastered into their 2-1-2 split, and it doesn't look like it's going to be changing anytime soon.
Now Winterfox are going to try to boost them over middle and see if they can pick off CJ, who's just holding by that white box. He hasn't spotted the boost yet, so they have no idea that they're boosted. APOC's dropping through the cubby area. He's going to try to swing on CJ. Oh, he just leaves right as he peeks. It's not good for CJ. APOC hears him. He's going to kill him when he comes around this corner.
He's actually going to do that, though. CJ's been hit, and there we go. The surprise, and look, he's got a second player sitting right behind him there, A2Z. The perfect setup to eliminate him from APOC. And now they're just rolling into the bomb site here. Shinobi holds on the site. Now he's got the bomb in his purse, but APOC does respond, takes him down. TCK and Vice, the last 2 standing from EUnited here, and APOC's going to right up highway, shuts down TCK. It's all in Vice's hands now. Takes down APOC to find the trade for that kill off towards Z, but now he's got a 1v2, and he's given Winterfox plenty of time to get into post-plant positions. So we'll try to wait it out here, hoping one of them will go for a reposition, but again, like I mentioned previously, way too much time has already gone by. Dexter, along with Offnu, are in good spots, and oof, they've even spotted them too. Offnu tapping some damage on him. He's going to move in here. Didn't even spot Dexter up on top, so he's going to find that kill. And with that, Winterfox are going to claim this first map versus EUnited. They'll go up 1 against them tonight. And for the guys over here now on EUnited, their current record for this evening stands at 1 win and 2 losses.
That was a close round by EUnited. They almost had the half. Just a little less mistakes here and there, and they probably could pull off. I mean, they did win a lot of eco rounds, so I mean, I don't know how to kind of balance that out.
I mean, all this as well goes back to just the pure chaos that this map was, especially in the first half, where literally it was just a straight up